boyfriend. In Anambra State, Soludo clarifies role of native doctors in crime. And in Lagos State, government probes child molestation claims against DJ's husband. And then in Ogun State, police arrest fleeing murder suspect. We're open for advert placements, news and events coverage, personality, society and political interviews, product, service, promotion and commercials. You can connect with us on all our ATN socials, Facebook and YouTube, Atlantic Television Network, Instagram and TikTok, Atlantic TV Network 1, Twitter, atlantictv.net. Also watch us live on our website, www.atlanticnetwork.tv. We'll go on a short break, and when we return, we'll continue with the rest of our stories.
From the lines across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring all the sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economic, sports, and documentaries. So catch all your picks on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today. Only on ATN.
Every day our lives are changed by history.
We are one people, all of us.
Leaders, politics.
Nobody's ambition is what
I have fought a very firmly.
Natural occurrence, war, the world economy.
I belong to everybody and I belong to nobody.
ATN covers it all on ATN Politics.
From the lines across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring all the sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economic, sports, and documentaries. So catch all your picks on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today. Only on ATN.
Every day our lives are changed by history.
We are one people, all of us.
Leaders, politics.
Nobody's ambition is what and I belong to nobody.
ATN covers it all on ATN Politics today.
From the lines across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring all the sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economic, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATM.
Every day our lives are changed by history,
We are one people, all of us.
leaders, politics,
Nobody's ambition is what
I have fought a very firmly.
natural occurrence, war, and the world economy.
I belong to everybody and I belong to nobody.
Thank you for staying with us. Joining us today on Society Watch is a very special guest. He's Mr. Kolawole Adedire, a web designer and a social analyst. Thank you so much for joining us today, sir.
Thank you, sir. Happy New Year.
I wish you the same, sir. So diving right into the story. Okandeji, a resident of Uboroke community in Uvie local government area of Delta State, reportedly led suspected thugs to attack and beat his 35-year-old daughter's boyfriend, Ikolo Ochuko, to death. The incident occurred on December 12th, leaving Ochuko with severe injuries. Despite being rushed to the hospital, he succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced dead on December 20th. Sources reveal that Okandeji had repeatedly warned Ochuko, who is a barber, to stay away from his 20-year-old daughter, stating his disapproval of having a
Hi there, can you hear me? Can't hear you.
okay.
I can hear you now.
All right, so stating his disapproval of having a barber as an in-law. Following a series of threats, Ochuko had ended the relationship he attacked at his barbing salon. When news of Ochuko's death spread, some of the suspected thugs reportedly fled the community, and Delta State Police have since arrested Okandeji, while efforts to apprehend the other culprits are ongoing. Delta State Police Public Relations Officer SP Bright Edafe stated in a telephone conversation on December 31st that the matter would be investigated upon its formal reports to the command. Okay, so hearing this story, I think back then we heard things about parents deciding who their daughter gets married to. But I used to think that that's something of the past. But apparently that's not the case in this situation that we have here. I don't know, do you think parents have the right to decide the spouses of their children, especially the female children?
Thank you very much for that question. Personally, if you notice, I start with the word personally. I think parents should and should only advise their kids when making this decision. You know, I think it's something that should be a do or die, or something that should break a relationship between the father and his daughter case now, because African culture has always been like this. It's really hard to just let go of all these things, because most African parents, both fathers and mothers in some cases, always want to have their wishes coming to pass in their kids' life. Things like, oh, I don't like this guy, maybe because his haircut is not good, or he's not, doing so well. I agree that the parents want the best for their kids. That is a fact. I want to believe most parents want the best for their children, when it comes to these matters. But at the same time, I feel you should only advise, tell them what to do and why you think this person is not such a good, match. Then it's still left to the lady or to the guy's decision. I have seen and I've heard you. I still want to, go through this.
Okay.
But this story is pretty much sad. I would like to that it probably didn't wish that the guy was dead, but at the same time, this is a wrong move to make as a father.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. You mentioned that it's expected that the parents just advise whoever is intending to go ahead with such plans of probably getting married to someone. But what happens in a situation where the child refuses to, take the father's side on, the advice that is given, for example, probably still goes ahead to get married or decides to get married to whoever it is the father has advised her against? What do you think the parents should do in such situation? Should you just leave the child? Because I've seen cases where some parents do not show up for, their children's marriage. It could be the daughter or the son, probably because they got married to someone that they did not approve of. So what do you think should happen in a case where the parent gives advice to the child and the child still goes ahead to get married against the parents' advice?
Oh, that's an interesting question, and I feel like it's tricky, because I wouldn't want to say this is the way, or that is not the way. But again, I still feel like when a child grows up, there's a stage to these things. A child, a kid, grows up to be a teenager, an adolescent, becomes a youth, and becomes a man or a woman. They are fit to make decisions for themselves. They literally put their lives in their hands. And like I stated, parents love their kids. Of course, they do not want to see a point that say, okay, go into this fire. But then again, relationship is interesting in the fact that there is a way a man or a woman might know the other person, depending. It could be, the relationship between a man and a woman could. It's a personal thing. So you might tell your parents, "Oh, I like this guy, and these few things why I like this guy, and I would like to see us going through this together." And your parent might say, "Okay, this is the reasons I like this person."
Yeah.
It's a valid. It's not an argument. It's a valid, discussion. That's okay. I hear you. I understand. I still feel like we can grow together. We can, figure things out. I feel like parents should just learn to understand their kids, and in most cases, just try to give them their blessings. And yeah, that's my take on it. Parents should just, give their blessing, and hopefully work out for some kid. But I feel like when it's their choice, they would easily be able to manage, whatever. I wish marriages to be, a good thing, so we don't have cases of violence or we have that the rate of divorce is high, and you still boil down to the decisions. But then again, just advice. And support their kids when it gets.
Okay, sir. The story we have here says that the girl is the lady in question rather is a 28-year-old, and I want to believe that someone who is 18 and above is an adult and has the right to make certain decisions. I don't know if there. I also think there are rules yes, rules governing such this thing where an adult or a child who's 18 and above can make decisions. You see some of them leaving their houses or their homes rather, and then deciding to stay on their own. So that means that person is an adult. In the Western world, or should I say outside our space here, you see that a child can actually arrest. I've seen in movies and in some cases where the child goes ahead to arrest the parents for probably not treating them right. Do you think such acts should be welcomed in our country, Nigeria, for example, where if a parent does something wrong to a child, so long as that person is 18 and above, the person can go ahead to probably arrest the parents or anything of that sort?
Oh, well, as much as these are situations with ourselves, it's quite different. When you talk about the Western world, their laws, their way of life is way different from ours. Here we are Africans, and the fact is that we will still be Africans, and we all know how these things play out. You know how much importance is placed on the fact that your parents have to, support the union. If parents do not support the union, it's like a problem in quote. I've seen cases where the couples to be the guy and the girl, the man and the woman just said, okay, let's just do it. We go to the court, we get a pastor. I mean, like you said, they are adults, and I think that's a much more reasonable way to go about it than saying you want to arrest your parents. I mean, like I said, in Africa, if you do that, it's taking things to another level, where even, the way this society operates, people would be like, oh, why would he do that? Is he not his parent? So I wouldn't advise people to do that. I mean, at the end of the day, it's your choice. You can decide to go to the court. You can decide to have your wedding judge. I mean, like I said, there are cases where their parents do not support, and people go ahead and they still turn out being fine. There are some cases where it doesn't end up being fine as well. So it's just depends on the man and the woman. But to answer your question, I wouldn't advise young adults to arrest their parents. At the end of the day, just take your decision and be clear on what you want.
All right, thank you very much, sir. So I think this is going to be the last question. Now, the story has it that this man hired thugs to beat this young man to death, basically because he doesn't want his daughter to get married to a barber. What level of punishment do you think should be given to this man? Because apparently he killed someone, and the story also has it that those who were responsible, or those who he hired to carry out this act, fled the state or the city or wherever it is they were. So first of all, do you think what he did was right as a parent trying to look out for his daughter? I think that's what most people would say. He was only trying to look out for his daughter. The economy is hard. Nobody wants their child to get married to someone who is poor and all of that. But irrespective of that, do you think what the man did was right? And what level of punishment do you think should be given to him for such an act?
Well, I do not agree with the idea, or I do not support such a reaction from parents. Like like we have discussed earlier, it's the child's decision. I know most parents want their kids to, to live a good life. They want the best for their children. But hiring thugs, I want to believe he probably, I'm just, thinking, probably didn't want the guy to be killed. He just problem just teaching a lesson, to chase the guy away from the daughter. Now it's the guy it's a murder case basically, and being the one that hired them is an accomplice, right? So he would have to check the accountability. It's a murder case. I'm sure the thugs know who sent them. They didn't just wake up and say, let's go and deal with this guy for no reason. So he's going to be charged or should be charged accordingly, as this is already a murder case in itself.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate your contributions on today's story. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Now on to Rivers State. Isiopo Traditional Council has crowned engineer Dimpa Eze Omezunoha for
we are yet to give honor to whom honor is due. Engineer Dr. Chukwudidimpa. Today is his chieftaincy installation here in Ishopo, ancient Ishopo Kingdom. And as you can see, we're about starting and everything is going to go smoothly. And this place will be filled with people. He's a man of goodwill, and we will all experience the goodwill today. Positive benefits, positive benefits. He's a man of the people. So I believe and I know that he will do much more now that the people have come together to say, come and be our chief.
You can see we're here today precisely in Adanta village, Ishopo community, to celebrate my political leader and father, Engineer Dr. Chukwudi Elekwachi Uchenna Dimpa, whose coronation is taking place today by the entire hierarchy of the traditional council, ably led by the Nyewele Ishopo, the Wagdidi 40th, Eze, His Imperial Majesty, Eze Blessing Wago. Of course, this coronation will bring a lot of dividends to this community. The man in question, Engineer Dr. Chukwudidimpa, has immensely brought hope to this community, to the youth, to the elderly, to the aged, to the chiefs, almost everybody in this community. His philanthropic gesture cuts across all the nooks and crannies of this community. So we believe that today that the community is paying him back. Not only him, outside him, his friends, his well-wishers will bring more economic dividends as a result of this occasion to the entire Ishoko kingdom, to the glory of God.
Kingsley or Amadi, Engineer Kingsley or Amadi. We're also going to honor Sir Alex C. Amadi Wachi. Sir Alex C. Amadi Wachi. Thereafter, we are going to honor Engineer Emma Wadu. Engineer Emma Wadu. Engineer Dr. Chukudi Dimba will also be honored. Dr. Emmanuel Oluwewuje will be honored. Dr. Chukudi will also be honored today. Engineer Patrick will also be honored. And Anthony Chicho Wobodo will be honored today. Yawale, that's the list of those to be honored today.
Nobody will come back. You know, it's your hands. Come on, hand for my back.
Before you, it's your own son and subject, Engineer Chukudi. It is for this reason, Traditional Camp presenting Chukudi Dim, Juju Dim, for recognition. Confinement of the teachers in charge of Omezunu one of the Soboshen Kingdom.
Yeah.
I'm Macau. Yeah. I'm Macau. For the press, you know, it's a big honor that the community has done to in fact find me worthy. And as usual, I will continue doing what I have always done. I will do more to make sure that Isoko and everything that we stand for is always put in front. I'm Macau. Anyway, man. There you go. God bless you. I will go back. Just tell them I'll be there in 10 minutes. Your wife's on No.
Appreciate yourself. Thank you for coming to Isiokpo. If it's your first time in Isioko, can you put your hands up? Your first time. Some of never come up from Port Harcourt. This is your first time in Isioko. Thank you for coming. Later we'll tell you the tradition of the land.
So I thank God they are now here, and maybe I enjoy myself. That's the spirit. Okay, I just came to greet the great men. What I clap for them now? Yes. This my boy is also a great man. How old are you now? 70 something. I'm supposed to be the great man, but I don't be great. I don't try. The great don't come. You don't come for here. You don't come for here. Check where they. Nothing. The thing don't come. I lie, no day anywhere. But I'm supposed to be a member. I lie, I don't feel. Joy! Come here! Come! Hold that thing. Who know come and they call it this. Yeah! Kano is we were schoolmates in Uniport. Mother put the hands together for him now. Please put your hands together for him. Clap. I'm not the least with the clap. Kano is a man that has done well. He's a man that has done well. He's actually a professor in foreign language. It's easy. When I clap your hands now, it's easy. Yes. Kano made first class. That has to show you how bright he is. Hey! Remember those days? I'm proud of you. Yes. Okay.
Please can we put our hands together for Julius Ago? So natural. Look at our founder. Yes, he's our founder. You know him now. Congratulations. We say well done to all you do for humanity. A day like this, we have gathered to celebrate you. More to come. Praise God! Praise God! There's a maker. Lord, we celebrate you. Let's have the music go on now. Let's have the music.
The best thing about our friend, our colleague that we came to for his coronation. Our two friends, because before that he has been doing good to people, he has been donating a lot of things, doing things for people, not even the community alone, all the, as an equal as a whole. Of course, because my brother is going to do more. Not just my brother alone, but I believe and I know he's going to do more in time coming. Yeah. The event is very bad. It's so that the show of people are leading. They are united. But I think they are not united. They think that in that way, people will come and see that together. The person is patient, the person has been there here. People will do that. It's a giver. It's very good. It's a giver. You must day old women.
Don't finish this one. Don't finish this one. Just 2 minutes. 2 minutes. This is for you. Video.
Minister talk to me, Minister area. My brother, me and my cousin try. It's not easy.
Well, I'm actually very elated. The performance and the title given to me by my community is a measure of the ancient kingdom, meaning the one who does for everyone. So the little things we do, you do not know who is watching, who is saying, or who is telling. And it's a thing of pride. That's a given. It's something we've always done. We've done it large. Like it says, the title says that does for everyone. We've done it both in the community, outside the community, around the country, and it's always an honor when from your home you're recognized for little things that you do.
From the lines across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring all the sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economic, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today. Only on ATN.
Every day our lives are changed by history.
We are one people, all of us.
Leaders, politics.
Nobody's ambition is what
I have fought a very family.
Natural occurrence, war, and the world economy.
I belong to everybody and I belong to nobody.
ATN covers it all on ATN Politics today.